So I went into the catalog. What did I get? I get a course cancellation, guys. So looking at the course cancellation, I know a lot of people are confused. What is the difference between a course cancellation, course drop, course withdrawal? Is it not the same thing? Like, they are really confused because most of the time students do not get into the catalog to actually understand what is happening. There's this saying, my people perish because of lack of knowledge, and truly people perish because of lack of knowledge, because there are some things I now know. If I knew them before, like, I mean, I would have done a better job. But it's just now I begin to understand certain things because I now get into the catalog and I get a better understanding of how everything works. Okay, now what is the course cancellation, guys? Now, a course cancellation is actually, you take for instance, you register for a course and you now decide like, oh my god, I do not want to do this course again. Or people have a lot of reasons, yeah, different reasons why they want to cancel a course. Some because they do not want to take that particular course that term, but unfortunately they have registered it. Another one, maybe they want to replace it. Is not that course they want to take, they want to replace it. Okay. Other people, or maybe the courses they took, is too much on them, the load is too much, they do not want to take that course. Unfortunately, they have all, this set of people have all registered for this course. So what is next? What can they do? All right, so now they take, what is involved at that moment is course cancellation. So you can actually cancel your course at that particular course at that moment. Okay, with course cancellation, it has to do with within the period of registration. Okay, so you cannot cancel a course when the registration period has passed. That's the early and the late registration period. At that moment, it has its another name it's being called. But if you want to actually deny access of like doing a course, or yeah, you do not want to do that course again, that process, you need to apply for it, right? You need to go through a process to stop that course from appearing on your portal. Okay, so that process is called course cancellation. So this course cancellation usually happens within the period of registration. It can either be the early registration or the late registration. Okay, so when you actually take down a course within the period of registration, that is what is called course cancellation. Then, for example, deadline for course registration is on the 10th of June, and I register for my course on the 2nd of June, and I realize on the 5th of June, like, oh, I do not want to do this course again. Oh, the load is too much, blah blah blah, this course has to be out, blah. What do I do? As long as the period, the deadline is not yet over, because usually they always put the deadline for course cancellation. Okay, as long as the deadline is not yet over, I can cancel that course. Okay, and remember, at that period is still within the registration period. Okay, that moment it is called course cancellation. And there's something about course cancellation: when you cancel a course, you have an opportunity to replace it with another one if it's available. Why am I putting if? I put if because registration of courses at the University of the People is based on first come first serve. All right, first come first serve, which means you can actually register for microeconomy, you decide to drop it, and then you take up basic accounting. I always realize that, oh my god, you are not seeing basic accounting on the registration list. It's very possible. That means they have actually gotten the number of students they wanted to register for that course, so you can no longer have that course. So it's always good that you should make a decision as quickly as possible, so that if you're dropping a course and you want to take another one, you should go quickly and register for it. Okay, since everything is registration of courses is based on first come first serve. All right, so when you drop a course and you want to register for another one, there's no guarantee that you'll be able to meet up with that course that you want to replace it with. Okay, and then another thing about course cancellation is that once you have dropped a course, for instance, to register microeconomic, right, and you drop it, just know that you cannot have it again. Like, okay, maybe the deadline is on the 10th, right? I drop it on the 6th, and then on the 7th I now come back. I thought about everything. I said, oh my god, why did I first of all drop? I want to do this course again, and now go on the 7th, and then I want to register for that microeconomy. No, once you have dropped a course for that term, you can no longer see that course again on your registration list. So before you want to drop a course, please think well before dropping a course, because once you have dropped it that term, you cannot have it that term again. It can come the next term, but not that same term. Yeah, so that is it about course registration. And one good thing is that you can actually replace it with another. I can decide that, oh, since I've dropped this one, I'll now replace it with another one. yeah, if it's available. Okay, so is course cancellation is kind of different when you with course drop and course withdrawal. Okay, with course drop, it is usually done within the first week of the term. Remember that if the term has already begun, it means that the registration period, both late and early registration period, has passed, right? So if you want to, or if the term has started already, you need to process what is called course drop. And one thing about course drop is that when you drop it, you cannot replace it with any other course. Why? Of course, course drop is usually when the registration period is over, both the early registration and the late registration, which therefore means that there's no way you can register for another course again, even if you want to, because the registration period is over. So once you have dropped it, that is all about it. Same goes to course withdrawal. Once you have withdrawn from a course, you withdraw a course, know that you cannot replace it again, unlike course cancellation where you can actually cancel it and replace it. So it's always advisable to take up course cancellation, because first of all, course cancellation has no negative effect on your transcript. No one will ever know that you register for this course until you even cancel it. No one will ever know. Yeah, no one will ever know. It will not appear on your transcript. So but it's advantageous because you can cancel it at that moment and you replace it with another one. But when it comes to course drop, once you drop it, you cannot replace it. Course withdrawal, the same. Once you have withdrawn from it, you cannot still replace it. Yeah, it's just that with course drop, it's not going to affect your cumulative GPA. It's not going to appear on your transcript. But with course withdrawal, it's not going to affect your cumulative GPA, but yet it's going to appear on your transcript as a W, meaning that you attempted the course. But none of this, either course cancellation, course drop, or course withdrawal, none of this will ever affect your cumulative GPA. It doesn't affect your cumulative GPA in any way. Okay, so do not be afraid in a case where you drop the course, or you withdraw from a course, or you cancel a course thinking that, oh, maybe it will affect your cumulative GPA. No, as of now, the University of the People I know, that doesn't affect your cumulative GPA. Okay, so I always advise people to go in for a course cancellation, and if the worst comes to the worst, you go in for course drop. Okay, but if it's more than you go in for a course withdrawal, but be ready that it will appear on your transcript. Some people do not want that, like others should know, oh, I attempted this course, I'm not able to do all of those things. They do not really want that. So most of the time they try their best to avoid our course withdrawal. Yeah, they just struggle to go in for course cancellation and course drop. All right, so that is just it, guys. So in other video, we are going to be talking about repeating of course. A lot of people do not even know about that. They do not even know there is what is called course repeats. Like you can actually repeat a course. Yeah, but next video, guys, we are definitely going to be looking that. Let me take a few minutes of your time, guys. Do me a favor and just hit on that like button, subscribe, and share. Okay, share, so that each time I upload beautiful videos like this, you will actually be the first to get. This channel is a channel that talks about online education, everything education. Okay, and updates about University of the People. So you need to subscribe and also share. All right, thank you so much for watching, guys, and please to have a nice day. Bye bye.